Hi, I am going to do a makeup look today. I'm feeling really summery because tomorrow is the 1st of June, which is really exciting. I cannot wait for summer, and I'm really in the mood for doing a nice bronzy, golden, really summery, sexy kind of makeup look. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to use the Naked palette. Now I'm really late to the party on this one. This is my first ever Naked palette and I haven't actually used it yet, so the colours are all in pristine condition. I'm really looking forward to getting in there, and I think I'm going to use some of these really lovely the golden bronzy kind of shades, Half Baked and Smog, and just create a really lovely summery eye. So I have already put on moisturiser, and for foundation I'm going to use one that I don't often use. This is Estee Lauder's Double Wear Light foundation, and this is nothing like the original Double Wear. It's a lot lighter, a lot more moisturising, and it does give a little bit of a nice natural kind of finish rather than a matte finish, and I really quite like it. It's still quite a quite a creamy kind of thick consistency, so you do have to kind of really buff it in, but I really do like the finish that it gives, and it's got really good lasting power because it is the Double Wear. I'm just using my fingers just to make sure that's blended in really nice. I'm going to use my favourite concealer that I always use. It's the Collection's Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in the colour medium. I'm going to use this under my eyes just to conceal my darker circles and a bit around the nose and on my chin. Just using a synthetic fluffy brush just to blend that in. I'm going to take my finger and just make sure that's all blended in nicely. I'm just going to quickly give my eyebrows a brush through with a spoolie, and I'm actually going to use a pencil to fill them in today. This is by Rimmel, and it's their professional eyebrow pencil, and it's in the colour Hazel, I think. It's rubbed off, but it's just a really gorgeous, very neutral, it isn't warm at all, eyebrow colour, which would suit kind of light brown or blonde hair. They also do like a dark brown one. They've got lots of different colours, but the hazel one is quite nice. I'm just going to fill them in just slightly at the front. I'm just doing little feathery strokes. It's quite handy, this pencil, because it has a little brush on the end, so you can just soften that and just run that through, and it just softens it a little bit. Okay, now that the eyebrows are done, I'm just going to go on to the eyes. Oh, I'm so excited to use this palette. I'm going to take the colour Half Baked, which is this gorgeous gold shimmery colour here. I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is a 217. It's a bit dirty, excuse that. And I'm going to take this just like on the inner corner of my eye and kind of all over the middle of the lid. I'm taking it right into the corner so we get a nice bit of goldy colour just coming through in the inner corner there, a nice bit of shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And then I'm going to take another fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the one next to it, which is a darker kind of gold shimmery colour. This is Smog, and I'm going to take this on the outer third. Up into the crease, but I don't want to go too high. I'm just going to blend it in with the half baked kind of in the middle there. And then I'm going to take just a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out those edges super well. And just keep blending and blending until it looks really lovely and smoky. Oh, these colours blend so well. These colours are so gorgeous and just so summery, and I love them so much. I'm then going to take a clean fluffy brush. I'm just going to put a bit of slight definition into the socket line. I'm going to take the matte brown colour. This is Buck. And I'm just going to work that into the socket line just for a little bit of definition with a matte colour. This makeup is really turning into like a going out makeup as opposed to like an everyday makeup, but we'll just go with it. I'm just going to blend out those edges and make sure everything's nice and soft. Okay, I'm going to take some of the half-baked shimmery gold colour again. I'm just using a really small domed brush. I'm going to run some of this underneath the eye. And then with the same brush, I'm going to take the Buck matte brown colour and I'm going to run this under the eye, just at the outer third there. I'm now going to curl my eyelashes and I'm using my Chanel eyelash curlers and I'm just going to give them a really good curl right at the base, and then a good curl in the middle and a good curl right at the tip, and that just gives you a really lovely curl. I'm going to use my favourite mascara, which I always use all the time, Maybelline The Falsies, and this is the waterproof version, and it's just amazing at holding up your curl, and especially for summer a waterproof mascara is a great option because it stops any kind of smudging going on. I'm going to put some on the bottom lashes as well. And that's the eyes done. I love this makeup so much. I really love golds and bronze. I think it's so flattering and gorgeous for summer. I am just going to go back in with my concealer. I always find that I need to do this after I've done like a heavy eye makeup. And I'm just going to put a touch more underneath my eyes just to kind of clean up under there. And again, just using my finger just to make sure that's all blended in nicely. On my cheeks, I'm going to use a really pretty blush. I don't want anything too bright. I've chosen to use Benefit's Dandelion blush. Now this is completely broken. Mine's in tiny little pieces. It gives just a really pretty flush. I'm just using my MAC 109 brush to do that. And I'm just going to pop this onto the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to use a highlighter, and I know that this is quite full on and shimmery on the eyes, but this is kind of, if you were going out, it would be quite nice to add a bit of highlighter. I'm going to use one of MAC's most gorgeous products, which I really love. This is one of their iridescent powders, and it's just a loose powder, and this is in the colour Golden Bronze. Now I've had this for years, like you literally would never need to buy another one because you get so much product, but it's just a really shimmery powder, and this can be used all over the body. You can use it like I'm going to as a highlighter. You can mix it in with like your body lotion, and it will just give like an all over glow if you were going out or on holiday or something like that. So it's quite a versatile product. But I basically just take what's in the lid because you do not need that much at all. I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm simply just going to dab it into the lid and tap out the excess, and I'm going to gently run this on the tops of my cheeks. Take a little bit up here as well, but I hope that you can see that if it catches the light at all, but it should just give a really pretty highlight. Now onto my lips, I'm just going to do a really plain nude lip because I think the eyes are quite strong enough. I've been loving lining my lips lately. I don't normally use lip liner, but I have quite thin lips. I wish they were a bit bigger, and lip liner is perfect for making them look a bit fuller. I'm using MAC's Whirl lip liner, which is a gorgeous Your Lips but better kind of colour, and this is what I used to use on bridal because it's just a perfect neutral lip colour. I am going to just line them very gently around out the edges and just fill them in as well with this. I'm just making sure that that's rubbed in. I don't want it to be too harsh at all. There we go. And then just to give it a nice glossy sheen, I'm using the Clarins Instant Light Perfector lip gloss slash balms, and this is just a really pretty pink. And this is the finished look. I really hope that you like it. I love my Naked palette so much. I can't believe that it's taken me this long to get a hold of it. So that's the finished makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.